Good morning and welcome back to Landscaping Faith as we kick off another week and continue to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ by taking a page out of our liturgical practicing friends' schedule of remembering the faithful believers in Christ that believe and followed Christ even to their death. So today, the fifth day of the Christmas Enclave, we're going to remember Thomas Becket, or Saint Thomas Becket. He was the Archbishop of Canterbury and the Senior Bishop of England, formerly the Lord Chancellor to King Henry. Thomas Becket reminds us that faith isn't proven when it's convenient, it's proven when it costs something. Thomas Becket once walked closely with a human king, but then was forced to choose. He stood firm in his truth that Christ is king above all others and refused to place political power over obedience to Jesus Christ. And while in prayer and in the house of worship, he was killed for that loyalty by knights that were loyal to the king. So Christmas proclaims that Christ entered this world as a king, and Becket's life and death shows us what it looks like to live under that kingship. Following Jesus doesn't always mean comfort or applause. Sometimes it simply means standing faithful, staying obedient, and trusting God with the outcome. And that's the kind of faith that still speaks today. So you have to ask yourself, would I be willing to follow Christ all the way to the cross myself? And Thomas Becket did that. And he shows us, just like Stephen did, St. Stephen we talked about on Friday, that Christ's kingship is the most important thing in our lives and should be the most important things, even worth going to the cross for ourselves. So guys, we got to figure out how to apply that to our lives and to our landscaping businesses. You know, if it's family, if it's the business, if it's how you deal with customers or other landscapers, subcontractors, the list goes on and on. Are we going to put Jesus first and follow his commandments and how to handle those situations and walk like him? Or are we going to go the way of the world and follow another king? So that's just a question I'm going to pose to you guys today, and I hope that you can pray over it and encourage you to learn a little bit more about St. Thomas Becket's life. So guys, I want to bring you some good news too. This is 6 weeks since I had surgery to remove one of my kidneys, and specifically the tumor that was growing on it, cancer that I had picked up from my previous career in the emergency services. But the good news is, after 6 weeks, I'm going to be able to start returning to work a little bit slowly, but I'm so happy to get back in the field and getting to work alongside you all. Our friends up in the north, I'm sure, are plowing. Down here, we're still doing cleanups, trimmings, and a little bit of tree pruning. So I'm excited to get back out and start serving customers again. And I also pray for myself that I'm going to do that the way Jesus wants to and answer him as king above all others. So guys, I'm going to be praying for you when we're offline here again. We're going to get back to our more regular schedule of worship and prayer together before we start our workday. But I just want to thank you guys for being here. You're in my prayers, and this is Landscaping Faith.